There is an extremely easy way for cheesing your way through the Dinopithecus King boss on the Lost Island map. And when I say cheese your way through it, this method might get you banned if you use it on official. I'm not entirely sure if it's against the rules. You'll see what I mean in the video. So I don't necessarily recommend using it, but I wanted to make this video so that you guys are aware that it does exist. If you want to try it on your unofficial servers or on single player, go ahead. And Studio Wildcard, if you're watching this, I admit to nothing. I've only beaten the boss on official using legitimate methods, and that's the story I'm sticking to. Hello survivors and fellow Ark players, welcome to this Ark tip video, if it can be considered a tip video. It's more like a way to cheese through the boss fight in a non-legitimate way, because currently this is the easiest way to defeat the Dinopithecus King boss on any server, whether it's official, unofficial, single player. Now, fair warning before I show you this method, it could be against code of conduct or terms of service, because we will be taking advantage of a glitch to defeat the boss. But I'm not sure if it's technically a glitch or if we're just kind of taking advantage of a certain aspect of the landscape. It could be considered meshing, but it's not really meshing because you're not really going under map or inside any parts of the real landscape. But I'll show you what I mean in just a second. Anyway, for this fight, what you will need is a bunch of shotgun ammo, a really good pump action shotgun. I'm on single player. I've used cheats to spawn in all this stuff, but you can get all the stuff on official or on whatever server you're playing on. You'll probably want some food and water, some med brews. You will need some armor as well, because even though you will be taking advantage of a certain glitch, you can still get damaged by certain projectiles that the boss and some of his minions can throw at you. So once you've got all your armor, your pump action shotgun, right now I'm rocking a 669% damage shotgun that I spawned for myself, and you'll probably want better armor than this, especially if you're on official. I'm just on single player, so I'm not too worried, and if I have to, I can just like go into GCM mode. You'll want also 1 man of armor, so that's the only thing you need to take. If you're doing this on a harder difficulty than Gamma, I recommend multiple tribe mates, lots of good shotguns and ammo, because the boss has a ton of health. And you might even need 2 mana armors if you're taking 4 people, so you can take 2 on each. That's what I would do, and so on and so forth. So probably 1 mana armor for every 2 people. If you don't know where these artifacts are already, I did a video showing the location of all of these artifacts in one video, and then I also put a shorter version of those artifact locations in my YouTube shorts. Let's go ahead and begin the boss. And once you get into the arena, you'll want to be pretty fast. I don't have a timer because I am on single player, but on official it's about 30 minutes that it gives you. You'll want to take advantage of as much time as you possibly can, because getting up to the spot that I'm about to show you does take a little bit of effort. It can take a few tries. I highly recommend practicing this on single player if you do choose to do this. Like I said before, could be against code of conduct. I don't necessarily encourage you to do this on official if it is. That being said, let's go. So what you want to do is take your first right here, and then at this intersection by these trees, look around, kind of get a feel for this location here. If you look straight up, you'll kind of see where my crosshair is going. Let's get a better angle here. Right there, right above, there's like this kind of dip or hole in the ceiling right there. If you get right underneath it, you can actually see sky through there sometimes, where that little hole is. Oh, there it is. See that little bit of green, a little bit of sunlight? That's very close to the location where we want to be. So first off, before I try getting my man of armor up there, I'm going to use cheats to fly up there and show you what I'm talking about. So it's this right here. So you're not actually going to go through the ceiling. What you want to do is get up right where this is. So right next to this hole, straight ahead. You want to try to land your man of armor right here, because if you do, you can dismount. And if you do this correctly and get through the hole here, you'll be on top of the boss arena barrier. And like I said before, it's not really meshing because you're not in the mesh. You're just above the boss barrier. Tomato, tomato, like maybe it's considered cheating. I don't know. But let me show you exactly how to do this with a man of armor really quick. So let me fly down so I don't kill myself. Also, you'll want to take some parachutes with you. if you defeat the boss and you want to come back down and get the element, you'll want like a parachute or a glider or something to help you get down without dying. Or, you know, if you just have a bunch of health, I'm sure you could survive that drop. What I like to do to try to get up here is kind of start from this side, jump up right there and forward, and boom. Oh my gosh, I did it the first try. Look at that. It's a little bit difficult on laggy servers, especially official or other laggy servers. I neither confirm nor deny whether or not I have tried this on official in case this is against the rules. All I will say is I have legitimately beaten this boss on Gamma with all my Rexes, and that is all that I admit to. I admit to nothing else. You have no proof. You can't prove anything. Anyway, so what you want to do once you get your whole tribe up here, dismount, you know, you can move the man of armor, get more people up here as quickly as possible. You want to approach the boss, but be very careful because when he jumps at you right here, he can hit you. So, you know what? I'll just go ahead and shoot him from here. Get him, like, started. Oh, he's going to hit me. Whoa. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so I barely dodged. Now, some of the poo and the grenade projectiles here can hit you. At some point, some of the monkeys will be, like, throwing rocks at you as well. So you want to keep moving. Just never stand still, just so you can kind of strafe side to side and avoid any damage. And then just shoot them like this. Occasionally, Sonoma crops will like get in the way. You'll just have to take those out. That's why I recommend bringing a lot of ammo so that if you had to, like maybe you could have tribe mates killing these monkeys and Sonoma crops on the side so that they don't hit you at all. Now, when he jumps up like that, be very careful because he can hit you. And then here, when he throws these large grenade projectiles, those can explode on you. They can actually catch you and hit you back and then basically one-shot you. So I'm going to keep strafing side to side here, watching it, you know, not getting too close because if I do get too close, he's definitely going to hit me with that. During this stage, don't focus too much on hitting him because you'll probably die if you're standing still or reloading too much. And then right here, you want to dodge because he will ground pound slam you right up there in the air. And that's about it, you know, just do this, rinse and repeat, and eventually you will kill the boss. And there you have it. I did use some admin cheats to just kind of finish it off. I did about half the fight regularly and then got pretty impatient. But yeah, once you kill it, just hop on down here, loot its body. You'll get about 60 element for Gamma, and then you'll get this nice Gamma Dinopithecus King trophy and the flag. For the beta, I think you get over 100 element, and for alpha, I think it's close to 300. So definitely worth it to do it at the upper difficulties, but like I said before, you'll want to bring a lot of tribe mates, lots of ammo. It's very possible that you could lose some of your tribe mates because if they're lagging or glitching or not running fast enough, those big old poop grenades will hit them. So be careful of that. And once again, this could be hugely against the rules, so I do not necessarily encourage you doing this on official. I know that some people on my server have. I will not give out any names or gamer tags, but it is possible on official. I can tell you that much. Don't get yourself banned. You know, look up code of conduct. Basically, what I'm trying to say is don't do this. But now you know. Now you know.